guys, welcome to day 204. Let's get going. FUN-xercise, 30 minutes cardio. Let's go. So, a lot has happened today actually. Okay, let's see what's the time. Now it's 6:21. So let's put it around 6. Okay, 6:22, 6:21, 22. And today is on the abdomen exercise, muscle exercise. So let's do 30 minutes of cardio as usual. And yeah, you've been playing from a few new songs into my playlist for workout. So this is called "This Cannot Continue." Wow, actually I didn't know that the title of this song is called that, because I listened to it in a new songs kind of playlist, and I thought this was an interesting tempo, so I added in. I didn't see the title, so it says "This Cannot Continue." I guess it could suggest this couldn't continue, having bad health and stuff like that, so you got to change. Anyway, so yeah, now 6:22. We should end 30 minutes, which is about 6:52. Anyway, let's go. So yeah, a lot has happened today, this morning, and stuff like that. It's a bit personal, so I won't share everything here. But basically, it's my acceptance of how to deal with people passing away and stuff like that. And there's a part of me that, not that I don't accept or find closure, but there's a resentment, a certain, I won't say fear, but this dislike about having to see and face a funeral. In a way, yes, some people can say it's like about paying respect, but if I'm not close to the person, I don't know, I'd rather not attend. Not out of disrespect, but it's just something psychologically I really do not like. And yeah. Anyway, okay, I have to bring down the mood. Let's put that aside. It's not the channel to talk about some things anyway. So today I did go down to the mall to find a pair of my sandals, because a new pair of sandals, because my sandals, the strap keep coming off. So whoa, so lucky. I found Hush Puppy, which I love Hush Puppy. I was wearing Clarks. Previously I was wearing Hush Puppy as well. So I'm always rotating between Hush Puppies and Clarks kind of sandals. So it so happened that I guess maybe it's a National Day, 54% discount something. So it was on discount almost 50%. So yeah, so thank God that at last I found a suitable pair of sandals. Very nice leather lining. And yeah, I bought it on the spot because of the discount, and it has my size. So I'm technically wearing size 9. But very strange, in the past, some shoes had to wear size 10 or 10 and a half. So I don't know, maybe because of me slimming down, I wonder, could my legs have changed slightly the shape as well, that I can wear one size lower? So that's a bit of a mystery, but yeah, apparently I'm wearing size 9 now. Anyway, it's a leather-based shoe, so I guess over time they will kind of stretch a bit. So that's why I don't wear like my usual size 10 for footwear. Anyway, I also saw at the mall they're selling it's a Japanese brand I think, iron skillet. So cast iron skillet. Because in the past I always read about cast iron skillet because it retains heat very well, it heats up quite fast. Because I'm using induction cooker. So what happens is cast iron is very good for certain cooking, searing meat and stuff like that. And it's non-stick to a certain extent. So this one I got is an enamel base, so there's an enamel coating on it. So previously I did read online about using enamel coating. Just got to be careful that it doesn't scratch off, but then again they are saying that it doesn't really scratch off that easily. So I did buy a small 16 cm, really small. But because I'm not ready to buy those big ones, which is pretty darn expensive, so this small 16-inch cast iron skillet, enamel means there's another coating, enamel coating on it. And so I put my Wagyu beef patty on it and try to like grill it. It does sear quite well, and the good thing about the iron skillet is that the whole handle and the whole pan I can put into the oven to finish it off, meaning if I cook it to sear it so that I still need the juices and has some crust on the outside, I could put sauce and other condiments and then finish it off to end it do the final cooking in the oven with the whole pan itself. So I thought, wow, that's something I have always wanted to do. So the 16 centimeters is just nice. It fits very well in my small oven. My oven is not very big. So yeah, it cooked nicely inside. It came out after what, 20 minutes I guess? After searing it for about 5 minutes of the Wagyu beef. And so I'm very glad I did that. And I was using a tandoori kind of a condiment that reminds me of tandoori, I would say. Because there was like salted egg, there was some kind of curry powder, if I'm not wrong. I did put on paprika, garlic powder, and cumin powder, I think, or something. I can't remember, I put a few different kind of spices. So to kind of marinate the condiments and over this Wagyu beef, which I did sear it in the cast iron skillet. So yeah, this is something new, learn something new, new technique, new equipment in life. And so it makes cooking fun, and all the more I would want to keep cooking for myself and baking. And talking about baking, yes, I did buy 2 more new small mini borosilicate glass container. So basically it's like Tupperware, but instead of plastic or normal glass, or even tempered glass, borosilicate glass. So do take note, guys, if you like to bake and you like to see the transparency of the container, because you can see the layers, or if it's cooked, at the bottom layer. And if you like to have a container that can be used for microwave and for oven, and can go up to like 400 degrees Celsius in heat. My oven can go up to 250, okay? So it's not those huge industrial ones that can go 400 or even more. So borosilicate glass is the best. It's not technically the cheapest, obviously. A small one cost me like $11-12, literally this small, like 8 or 10 cm by 10 cm. So what happened is, I'm using it to make small little cakes because, again, I'm portioning control, right? So my strategy is cooking in small portion, so I could just cover it with because it's a Tupperware, so there's a lid. So I cover it lid once it cool down, put it in the fridge. When I want to eat, I can cut even smaller portion and just eat little portion. It's easier to stack also inside the fridge in a smaller container. So borosilicate glass kind of container, great for oven cooking, baking, and also to heat up in the microwave. And it can sustain very high heat. So yeah, that's what I recommend. So if you guys are into baking and stuff like that, yeah, do invest in getting some things like borosilicate glass container with lid, those that has a lid, and an iron skillet, or basically some kind of pan or cookery. Tefal actually has one. I was actually eyeing for the Tefal one. The Tefal is very interesting. It's been around for a while. The Tefal pan and pots, right, has one that has a removable handle, okay? So in case you guys didn't know about it, it's been around for a while. Remember I saw it like at least 5 years ago or more. So, I don't know, the price seems okay, it's not super expensive. But the cool thing about Tefal, which I always love, is that it has a temperature gauge at the bottom. Like I won't say gauge, temperature sensing color. So when it's heated up to a temperature, right, it will turn red or the pattern will change, something like that. So you know that's hot enough and you can start cooking, So you can start cooking over it. And once you're cooked, the handle can remove and the pot you can eat from it, or the pot you can put it into the oven and cook off to continue and finish it off in the oven. Because maybe it's meat or something that you want to cook more thoroughly inside using oven heat. So again, yes, it's one of those things that if you start cooking, you realize there's so many techniques, and why industrial or commercial restaurants use such techniques, because it gives a nice texture or finish to the food and stuff like that. So that's why I'm now trying to learn doing this grilling or searing it of meat to seal in the juices and to finish it off in the oven, because usually if you sear it in, right, it might get too overly burnt on the outside and inside might not be cooked thoroughly. So by putting it in the oven, it retains the searing, the crust on the outside, but using the oven to heat up to a constant temperature to start slow cooking the inside, the middle part of the meat itself, and still have the juices. So I mean, that's my takeaway from learning doing this kind of like sear on the pan or pot, on the induction cooker or heat cooker, and then transferring to the oven to finish it. Because I often see that in those like cooking competition and the professional chefs, they always sear it on open fire or induction cooker to encapsulate the juice or the flavor, and then finish it off in the oven to let it continue heating up and warming it up and stuff like that. And besides being a cast iron skillet, the whole thing will be warm to retain the heat, just like what some pottery like ceramic, porcelain, oh shit, I forgot, or clay pot can do. Clay pot will retain the heat for a longer time. So same thing for the cast iron skillet, it retains the heat for a longer time. So as you eat, and the good thing is I could eat directly from the skillet, as long as I don't, you know, like really scrub it. And so I was literally eating from it, and it was really nice. So in the next few days, I guess I'll keep experimenting with using this cast iron skillet and cook all sorts of dishes over it and finish it off in the oven. So when I take it out after cooling down a bit, it still retains the warmth. So as you eat, right, it doesn't turn cold very easily. So that's the good thing about it. Anyway, again, thank you so much again, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your support, your likes, your love, comments, and yes, hopefully I encourage you guys also to start keeping fit, you know, eat healthier, cook for yourself, and you know, be it losing weight or not. I mean, that's one factor, but losing weight is only a small part of the equation, because health and fitness is way more than that. Way more than that. Your mental health, internal health, physical health as well. So losing weight is good, but like I said, it's not about body shaming, like, oh, you gotta be thin to be healthy. Not always true, okay? Not always true, because there are people who can be big size, big because of genetic or family background. Basically, they are big bone and stuff like that. But yeah, they can still live to a ripe old age and still be healthy internally. Again, it's holistic because it's like what you eat, family medical history, genetics, environment, stress, and basically all the mental health, internal health, and physical health. So yeah, hopefully whatever size you are, doesn't matter, tall, short, fat, thin, but as long as you track, you know, annually at least, or even biannual, to track your blood test, your body composition measurement, make sure you bring down your visceral fat, which is the fat that's around your organ. You can't tell from outside, seriously, you can't tell. And maintain or pump out your muscle mass. That helps the body as well. Or they call it toning. I guess I'm in the stage of trying still toning, because like I said, for 18-20 years I have not been exercising, so there's like no muscle. I mean, the muscle is there, but it's like there's no strength in the muscle at all. So that's why for the past 3 months or so I've been doing like muscle conditioning. Yeah, there's some slight improvement, I can actually feel it. Like now I can do some push-up. To begin with, I couldn't even push myself up, seriously, I couldn't push my own body weight up. Totally so weak. But again, weakness is something that we can always improve by, you know, always doing, by strengthening it over time. And like I said, make it a good habit out of it. Everything's about habit. So kicking away bad habits like eating junk food and stuff like that. But again, you know, to each his own. If your body can take it, you have good genes, and like I said, everything taken into consideration, and you can still have your whatever diet you're on, good or bad, and you can still sustain and still have very good health, you know, and your blood test, your body composition measurement, everything is in good range, then why not, you know, continue what you're doing, probably it's working for you. So like I said, don't copy what I do, because everyone's different, everyone's body condition and situation is different. Like in my case, because I've slipped this problem, 2 relapsed so far, and so I can't afford to keep going down that line and having bad habits in my diet and getting bigger and bigger and heavier. Because 2 years ago, at my heaviest, at my peak, 126 kg, it's big size. I personally like to be big size. Unfortunately, it's an unhealthy way, and it really hurts my back. It literally impacted my spine, and I had relapsed a second time the last year. So no joke, and the whole month is in agony and pain, and to do all the scan and cost thousands of dollars. Seriously, it's like watching, just leaking and bleeding money down the drain because of health problems. So yeah, you know, it's something that is your own responsibility. So I woke up to it, and now I'm not actually in the middle of editing this video that I want to create that kind of talks about my own journey, and some part, the intro part of it, now I'm still working on the intro part of it. It's a bit dramatized, I understand, but it's to show in summary what I kind of experienced in January of my friends passing away, literally waking me up from that denial stage and making a change for myself and making it work, seriously. And having that 1 meal a day, cooking and baking for myself, and choosing, better, cleaner, and should I say healthier ingredients, and cutting away all those bad habits of eating snacks and junk food and sugary stuff. I mean, yes, I still eat sugary stuff, but it's like way less, and I tend to choose, at least I try, to choose healthier, sweet, sugary, or should I say sweetened desserts, so to speak. It's either very not as sweet as way before, or I choose like coconut sugar, low GI kind of sugar, or sweetener, or natural sweeteners from roots vegetable, from fruits. All these are very good way of sweetening your baking goods or even your food itself as a dessert. Yeah. So yes, I still take dessert from time to time. Okay, not every single meal, but yeah, almost every other meal I do have some kind of dessert going on. So like recently I cooked a herbal Chinese Asian sweet dessert. So called sweet because there is dates, goji berries, winter melon pieces inside, lychee as well. Those dried lychee. So which is I didn't realize it was so damn sweet. Maybe now that my palate is reset, all this food becomes extremely sweet because my palate becomes more sensitive now to all this food. And I tend to eat more sour based food. Again, it's partly to increase the palate, the appetite, the sourness. So I'm like okay with eating sour stuff, fermented stuff, natto beans. It has tingly. I can't really explain what was that, but aftertaste which, yeah, it's not very appetizing, but I kind of got used to it and quite liked it. Lady's finger, it's slimy, but again, it's good. All this has good health benefit. And sour stuff, fermented things, kimchi, acha, and many other sour-based things. I often put lime or lemon-based things in, or vinegar, cider into my food. And yes, it does cause it to be more sourish. And yogurt, oh my god, I use so much yogurt in my food. And it's sour-based, of course. But it's good. It's good for your gut biomes, your microfloras, basically helps with your digestions and appetite. So quite often the food I made and then I let my housemate try, he'll say that, oh, it's too salty. He feels salty, but it's not really salty, it's the sourness. And he felt that it's sour as well. Like recent cheesecake I made, he thought it was quite sour. I can understand why, because it's based using yogurt. And and then put a lot of sugar because most of the cheesecake outside are masking over the cream cheese, and cream cheese naturally has a certain sourness to it, a certain tanginess, I think. So they tend to bulk up like 4 or 5 times the sugar that I typically would use, and to make it really sweet and therefore tasty. But then again, to me, and from what I understand, sugar increases a craving, and it's like an addiction. And too much sugar again, not just leads to diabetes, but it's like it affects other things, inflammation, and basically, down the line can cause cholesterol problem and stuff like that. Whew, let's see. Oh, I forgot to turn on my heart rate monitoring. Where is the heart rate? Okay, there you go. Again, thank you so much. Hi guys, thanks for watching. And domo arigatou gozaimasu. Hontou arigatou ne. Kamsahamnida. 谢谢，多谢，感谢。Selamat, Kopungkap, Kamen, Nandri, Tayabad, Istuti, Terima kasih, Dankeschön, Obrigado, Merci beaucoup, Gracias, Muchas gracias, Spasibo, and thank you. So, really thanks for everyone's support in any means. Let's go. Ganbatte. So about, just was about 8:22. So 52, so now it's about 12 more minutes left. 12 more minutes left. Let's go. What's my heart rate? Oh, 118. Okay. It's going up soon. Like I said, for my case, my body type and size and weight and stuff like that, I have consulted doctors and medical professionals, and also they gave me advice on my diet and stuff like that. I did tell them what I eat, 1 meal a day, and what other kind of food. So it's quite sustainable. So far, so good. Blood results has improved. All the fatty liver markers all gone. Off my meds for my hypertension. And like I said, visceral fat level went down as well. So it's all good. It's all getting better. So, and there's a lot of ways. There are some other ailments still, you know, like my knee problem is still there. And the exercise does kind of like sometimes inflame it, make it a little worse sometimes. And I don't know, I'm still a klutz. Sometimes I do hit myself accidentally with this exercise equipment. So I may get some scratch here and there, some bumps. And that's normal. You know, any exercise, there's always a slight small risk of like injuring yourself in the exercise. So just gotta be careful and like I said, go with the flow, learn what works, what don't work, and manage it, you know, within your own means. Because again, you can't copy what people are doing because everyone has different body type, different body level of fitness and condition. So doesn't mean it will apply to you. That's why I always ask, literally I did consult the Active FG fitness instructors as well. So they told me, okay, you know, just focus on doing this small number of sets of repetition and focus on the muscle contracting and expanding. Because now I'm, like I said, still conditioning and strengthening my muscles. So I'm not at the stage of like, wow, bulking up and do heavy weights. And besides, I can't do heavy weights because of my back problem. So I have to do alternative. That's why I've been using stretch resistant band and stuff like that. So all these are, like I said, strategies that you have to cater to for your own body type or body or medical condition that you may have. Alright, let's go. Try to like cycle faster and faster. And because again, based on my body condition, I was advised I should be between 120 to 130 beats per minute, my heart rate, for at least half an hour. So I've been doing that, so far so good. In fact, I'm doing every day. The doctor did tell me before that you can just need to do 3 to 5 times a day, a week, which is fine. But if you do it every day, no harm, okay? Of course, it does take up time. It will take up 1 hour of my time every day, but it's a 1 hour worthwhile because, like I said, health is an investment. Health is something that is the first priority. Doesn't matter how rich you are, how connected you are, how good a relationship you have with the world and the rest of people. If you have bad health, all this doesn't matter anymore. Bad health doesn't matter. I mean, bad health matters. When you have bad health, everything else becomes secondary, right? So that's why health is always priority. So now that I just changed mindset, I'm still learning new things. Like certain things in nutrition science and stuff, like okay, you know that maybe this food type or that food group, be careful how much fats, how much saturated fats, trans fat, and so on and so forth. So much to learn. And I'm not doing this as if I'm doing a certificate or diploma or something or some kind of degree towards that. Who knows, maybe someday, who knows. But anyway, for now it's more like I'm learning along the way, adjusting my habit, my diet, my exercise as I grow, as I, you know, now it's already 204 days. Woohoo! So the first few days, like I said, I'm still editing that video. So once I was reviewing the videos on my first day, 10th day, 20th day, and so on and so forth, I realized, oh my god, so much had changed, not just physically, but the way I think or the way that I approach certain things. So I'm going to hopefully capture all these moments and put it inside this video that I'm creating. Hopefully it does inspire someone, and that's good enough because I'm like passing it forward because others have done such videos or I've seen such documentaries about people changing, and if they can change, and with the willpower and the determination and the knowledge and the action, that which is very important, the action and changing habit, things can actually happen and change and succeed at doing it. So I realized that, hey, I managed to do that and still going on, okay? There's still a long journey, yes, towards a very good health, but it's a good change. And that to me is my own best, I guess, reward and encouragement for myself to keep going on. Let's go! Alright, 122 beats per minute. This one is Gavin's Magical Rainbow. What title is this? Very interesting. And it's by the artist Ensnare. E-N-S-N-A-R-E, Ensnare, with an underscore in front and the back. As you can hear, the 8-bit kind of game music. So hence, you know, the artist name is like very code, you know, programmer kind of name or something. Oh, hi! Hey, Pokyang, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Well, thanks for your support. Thank you, thank you, Po Hyang. My ex-colleague, Tan Po Hyang, is here. So yeah, thank God today I measured my weight and now it's like under 89. So every morning it's like it's slowly, gradually still going down. So I've been eating more. I'm eating with more mindfulness now by controlling more of my portion and the amount of veggies and the amount of meat that I eat. I did recently buy a small pack of brown rice. It's a mixed brown rice. So, because I thought now that I'm starting to eat also wholemeal flour, which has gluten, but again, like I said, I'm not eating it in big bulk. Certainly much less than way before this all started. So now that my health is in a track, and I can see the gradual loss in my weight, and like I said, my blood test, everything seems to be fine, and my dietitian did advise me that yes, it's okay, Philip, to continue to try this kind of flour, wholemeal flour. If you don't have celiac disease, whatever, or gluten sensitivity, technically you can introduce back some gluten into your diet. Because in the past, like I said, I was like on a Chinese vegetarian diet 2 years ago, and that was the year I gained like 8 to 10 kg. Because I've been eating like so much starchy food and so much gluten-based food in that Chinese vegetarian for that year. I was eating mock meat a lot because I kind of like missed the taste of meat, right, or the feeling of chewiness and texture of meat. So in Chinese vegetarian, there's a lot of mock meat, even some fake meat, and the fake meat are full of starch and gluten. So that got me a bit, I guess it scared me a bit. So for the 2 years after, since 2017 to this year, I did lose 10 kg, but that's when I start cutting back all the starch, rice, pasta, noodle, breads. Oh, I love bread so much, and rice. I could literally eat rice every day, every meal, and bread every morning. I mean, that's my staple for what, 20 plus years or more, 20, 30 years. So after cutting back all this, and deliberately also cutting back like things with gluten, because like I said, the gluten in the mock meat and stuff did worry me and scare me that maybe it's what caused me, maybe I have sensitivity to it. So now I kind of like introduce a little bit of gluten here and there. You know, in my baking goods I use wholemeal flour, which is wheat-based, and therefore there's gluten. Yes, it does produce more chewy bread and stuff because of the gluten, right? Okay, it does cause more chewiness and fluffiness. And now, like I said, every now and then I do have a little bit of the brown rice vermicelli, so that helps also to bulk up. Yes, it does have a certain amount more of carbohydrates, but it's low GI, so it doesn't keep spiking up your insulin level, which will cause havoc down the road if you keep spiking insulin level, and which can be caused by eating too often. Okay, and that's why intermittent fasting helps with stabilizing insulin level. Apparently, I mean that's what I read, or what I saw from the documentaries, and those people who are talking about nutrition science, and not eating so much sugary stuff by not keep spiking. Because if I eat a lot of sugary stuff or very high in sweet content, insulin level will keep, spiking up. And it is this erratic spiking up that will eventually cause things like diabetes and other problems in your liver and such. So, what else was I say? Oh, and so that's why I bought brown rice, because I thought, yeah, maybe I can introduce a little bit of brown rice into my soup and stew as well, just to have texture and, like I said, a variety of food. And of course, brown rice does have quite amount of fiber as well, so it does help somewhat as fiber. But yes, it does have also a certain amount of carbohydrates, so that's why I have to be careful how much I eat the brown rice. Right, who knows, maybe grind the brown rice and make it into some kind of powder and put it into my baking goods. Maybe, let's see how. I mean, that's how they make brown rice based kind of flour and stuff like that. Vultures! 2 more minutes left. 2 more minutes left. Okay, my heart rate went down already. I don't know, is it because of this not being accurate? Seriously, there are times that this is super not accurate. Like I'm panting really badly and my heart rate is very high and showing like 50 beats per minute. What? 50? So it will say that, oh, please wear tightly. So if this is loose, it doesn't read very properly. So I'm pretty sure my tempo that I'm going, and literally I'm cycling at 18-19 kilometers per hour. In the past, this is like easily 130 and above heart rate. But there is a possibility that now I'm so used to it, my body is conditioned. So at this speed, it becomes easy for me, so the heart doesn't work as hard because it's like my body, my muscles, everything just work harder, but already conditioned to work harder. So anyway, day 204, I have so far traveled 2,162 kilometers and burnt off 68,940 calories. Woo! That's quite good, I think. But of course, nothing compared to the sports person, Olympians and stuff. I mean, they easily have even burned 1,000 calories every day. I know of like World's Strongest Man, right? I saw a documentary. Daily intake, he takes like 12,000 calories. But every day he burns through easily 8,000, 10,000 calories. So that's remarkable. Sounds scary, but it's remarkable. And obviously they are sports person, athletes. So they're very high caloric output as well. And hence they need a high caloric input. And of course, calories are not all the same, depending on what kind of calories you take in. And of course, the kind of calories you take in helps to build their muscles and stuff like that. I guess it should be nutrients rich, nutrients dense, protein rich kind of thing. This song, Vultures, with remix, I really can't pronounce that. It's a symbol like a Saturn planet, ATHS. Maybe it's a Scandinavian pronunciation or something. This is by Lin Ying, Linying. I'm not sure if you pronounce it that way. Lin Yin or Lin Ying. And Charlie Lim, yes, one of the quite famous Singapore DJ, musician, because I see his name quite often in a lot of remixes actually. Charlie Lim from Singapore. Okay, Yokata. 6:53. Alright, so we've done 30 minutes of cardio and my heart rate is still going bouncing at 117 for some reason. Okay, let's go. Let's do today's about legs, right? Because yesterday was abs. Yeah, today is legs, muscle strengthening. Yeah. Hey, no! Yesterday was legs, what I'm talking about. Today is abs. Today's abs, abdomen. Yeah. Okay, so I have my abs, abdomen photos of the exercise I should be doing today. So ab slider with my trolley, Russian twist, crunches. Again, thank you so much, guys. Sawadee-kap, annyeonghaseyo, konbanwa, 傍晚好大家，谢谢你们收看。Thanks for watching and your support. Thank you so much. Just stretch a bit. Okay. I'm going to stretch a bit on my hips. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go. 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Doing this is not so much of the legs. Actually, this is using my abdomen, especially the transverse oblique muscles here, to really pull, and I can feel like tightening here. So this is helping with the stomach as well, abdomen. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright. Let's do the vertical crunches. And then everything else is on the floor. Yeah. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, hola, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Alright. Okay. Let's get ready to do some on the floor crunches. Going to move down my camera. Take my money. Because this one's about 1 or 2 kg in weight actually. It's going to use it as a medicine ball to do the Russian twist. Apparently, Russian twist they call it. I think there's many names to it, but I don't know. The one that I first saw it claimed to call it as a Russian twist. I don't know why it's just here. Okay. So let's go, let's go. Hola! 1, 2, put this here. So wait now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 20. 10 more, 10 more. Let's go. 130. Alright. Okay. In the past I couldn't even do 20, man, so that's not bad, I think. Now that I can do 30. So let's keep going. Yeah. And it's always helpful when you have some pumping music and it helps you to keep going, because that's why it is called FUN-xercise. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 8, 9, 30. Yeah. Woo. Okay, let's go. 干巴爹。Hi guys， こんばんは。안녕하세요。傍晚好，大家，谢谢你们收看。안녕하세요。Okay, let's go. Wow. Let's do the. Time to do some yes, and then end off with planking. So yeah, I'm using this as an ab slider, and it works. Okay, it works. And I'm going to try to do 30 like the last time. Push myself to do 30 of them. Oh, forgot to do that. Okay, now I'll do the planking, then I'll do the leg raise, because the leg raise also helps to exercise these abs. Oh god, I missed that just now. Okay, let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6. He's sliding forward. Now, 7, 8. The wheels are slightly bent. 30. Woo! I think I can do 5 more. For some reason today, I'm energetic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 35. Woo! Last one. Last 2 actually. Last one is planking. Forgot to do this. Leg raise. Come on, 30. 10 more, 10 more. Don't know about that, yeah. Let's go. 21, 22, 23, 24. 25, 26.
Never been safe, but I've never come closer.
8. 2 more, come on.
Another year down, another year older.
9.
A million flashlights running on the
Okay, last thing, planking. That helps with abdominal strength training as well. I remember the last time I did 4 sets, each one 40 seconds, I think. So I'm going to continue that and do 40 seconds of the planking for 4 sets. Rescue me! Let's go, let's go!
Started up in my dosage. We're way too young to be feeling this hopeless. You're my light in this endless ocean. Yeah, feeling alive even just for this moment.
Yeah! Woo.
When I found you.
Hi Kenny! Yo, how's Melbourne? I hope you're feeling all well now. Take care, yeah, man. You, Kenny. Rescue me. Whew, that's the second set. Third set coming up. Rescue me. Come on, let's go. Okay, whew. Last set, fourth one. 40 seconds. Rest for about 20 seconds. Now I'll do the 40 seconds. Shake up. I'm about to change the game up. About to cause an earthquake. Let's go up. I'm about to change the game up. About to cause an earthquake. Call it a shake up. Shake up. I'm about to change the game up. About to cause an earthquake. About to cause an earthquake. Come on. Come on, man. You can do it. Yes. I'm done. Woo. Okay. Okay, I'm done for tonight. 1 hour of my FUN-xercise. Again, hi guys, thanks for watching and thanks for your support. As usual, please take care of mental health, internal health and physical health, okay? And eat well, rest well, stress free as much as possible. Okay, that's it guys. Good night. I'm done. See you tomorrow in 12:05. Oyasuminasai, selamat malam, selamat tidur. 傍晚好和晚安了大家 OK 안녕하세요 OK bye Kenny bye guys OK take care and sayonara 再见拜拜